Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in tonight. We have a very special guest here with us, so please welcome Mr. Walt Disney. So, Mr. Walt Disney, when did you get started in the entertainment business?
Well, back when I lived in Kansas, I started a small animation studio where my partner Iworks and I made 1 or 2 minute animated advertising films that we distributed to local movie theaters. And by the 30s, we'd made our way to making feature-length cartoons. My brother Roy and I pulled our money together and set up a cartoon studio. We needed to film a distributor for our new Alice comedies, which I had started making in Kansas, but I had never got to distribute. This was the beginning of our Disney Brothers studio. Fortunately, my new series became successful and didn't end until 1927.
So when the rights to Oswald the Lucky Rabbit in 1927 were taken, what was your next big idea?
I experimented with a new character, a cheerful, energetic, and mischievous mouse named Mickey. I had a feeling he'd leave a lifelong legacy. The first animated short film we made was Plain Crazy, which was a silent film. Mickey's popularity skyrocketed through the 30s.
What was your first successful movie?
In 1934, I started working on a version of the classic fairy tale Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. After that big hit came Pinocchio in 1940, Dumbo in 1941, and Bambi in 1942. In the 1950s, I started making full-length animation romances including Cinderella, Alice in Wonderland, and Peter Pan.
You made it into the 50s, present time. Will you tell us about when you were called before the House Committee on Un-American Activities?
I was called as a friendly witness. I'm completely against communism and was publicly willing to name names of people who I believe to be pro-communism. I knew that by putting someone on the blacklist that they would never be able to work in Hollywood again, thus stopping the spread of communism in the entertainment business. Honestly, I lashed out at those who I thought had destroyed a golden age in Disney animation.
I see. Mr. Disney, what advice would you give to someone who wants to achieve success like you did?
I've got 8 principles that really helped me. 1. Provide a promise, not a product. 2. Always exceed customers' expectations. 3. Pursue your passion and the money will follow. 4. Stay true to your company's mission and value. 5. Differentiate your offer. 6. Lead by example and delegate. 7. Defy convention. And last but not least, 8. Leave behind something to grow.
What do you plan to leave behind that will grow?
Disneyland is something that will never be finished. Something that I can keep plussing and adding to. I just finished a live action picture. It's gone. I can't touch it. I want something live, something that will grow. The park is that.
How touching. It's been a pleasure meeting with you, Mr. Disney.
Thank you. Indeed it has.
Thank you. Give him a round of applause.